folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. PA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Bulldogs will kick this deep to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense is on the field for the first time today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
The short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Back to pass. It's Manning. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop
big play there.
Huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And here's the handoff.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to run on these guys.
Well, Texas and Georgia hasn't taken long for these 2 to establish a rivalry in the SEC. 2 memorable collisions last season, regular season in Austin. The Georgia pass rush just got after Texas. Hard-fought, close win. And then the rematch for the SEC championship game. Another game where Georgia just made enough plays, Kirk, to win.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a great matchup every single time these teams get together in the SEC. Having Texas with their tradition, what Sark's doing with that program, obviously what Kirby's doing with Georgia. It's one of those matchups every single year when they're up on the calendar. You circle it. 2 great games last year. Georgia finding a way to get it done both times. You got to believe that Sark and Texas looking for payback.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They'll run it from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between 2 teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Dropping back, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They finally make the
What a play. Manning looking great out there.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Almost.
Down at the 1-yard line.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown.
Man, this is going to be tough. Be tough scoring here.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal.
Oh, my God.
Wow, you talk about drama to start this game. These guys drive the length of the field. 3rd down, they come close to getting it in. And now we're at 4th down. You're on the road trying to set the tone. What do you do?
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
Oh, wow.
The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The Bulldogs offense out there for their first possession. Got a wide receiver here, Kirk, coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable, bouncing around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I don't leave this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him and how this offense can respond.
2nd and inches here. Let's see if the offense feels like getting aggressive in their own territory. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him at the 22. That's important breathing room on this drive.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this 1st down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, no
Nice tackle by Hill.
This goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Important 2nd down play coming up. We'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
The sure hands. It's Young. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring
Right, good
down.
read.
The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete.
Good stop there by Simmons. Knockout.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Back to throw again. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember last time they were on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. To the air, it's Manning. Pressure is coming. He just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And this one is caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, what a grab!
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
1st down and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They're going to run it here.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Manning. They're going to scramble now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the 1st down.
But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Man, no running game whatsoever.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
7th play of the drive coming up. Sticking with the running game. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Moore. He's tackled just short of that first down mark. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
A running play called on 4th down.
Man, shut down again.
A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down after that completion. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking for some space. It's McCray. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that's incomplete.
Good defense.
Let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Past possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. To throw, it's Manning. On the move now. That's reeled in. It's Washington. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
He hands it off from the gun. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. They'll try to run inside.
Hey,
nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop at the 47.
Good run.
That's enough for a first down.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Caught over the middle, it's Moore. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that.
Missed it.
He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still down by 7.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Bell. And he picks up the first down before they get over the ground. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Caught in the flat by the running back. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle. It's Thomas. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the offense takes a timeout to talk things over on the sideline. The Dogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Now, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And 6 more points to the table.
I tell you what, this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? they'll run it out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Great good series that time.
Defense, 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
To bootleg here. This time it's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you don't play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
Hunt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. Breaks an open space. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. handoff here from the shotgun.
Good defense.
Nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete.
Nice stop.
Nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, the Texas offense gets back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Nice grab. It's Moore. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Washington.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end will bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. To the 25. They bring him
All right,
down.
biggest play of the game.
Gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick catch. And finally tackle him down.
Nice. Now we're getting somewhere.
What a play on that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Finally, touchdown.
And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the PAT is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Boy, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Good defense.
He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up.
Again, great defense.
It's a regular season game, Kirk, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
And the returner is brought down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Running out of time in the pocket.
There he goes. Go, Arch. Let's go.
Big hit with the slide.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Quick completion to the tight end. And he rolls out of bounds.
Another big play by the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Longhorns are in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
There we go.
He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Number 1. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Second down after that previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. They stop it with 47, but that's enough for a first down. And As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They start the fourth quarter with a pass. Looking for a man deep on the right side.
Good play by Muhammad.
Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle finally made at the 37. Will be first and 10 from there. Georgia getting set for the first and 10 now. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw. It's Stockton. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A new set of downs after that completion. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Tackle made after just a short gain. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to the end zone. Oh,
Nice, good knockout.
Hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Grab behind the line. It's Washington.
What a play.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long.
Wow.
They cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Nice stuff.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him.
There we go. Good pass rush.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Here we go. Desperation time in the final minute. Down 3. What can they come up with? Shotgun formation. Here's the inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. QB bootlegs here. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
To throw, it's Manning. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And the runner takes off to his right.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Need to pick up something here on 3rd down. A field goal try here will be from 58. Same tailback, another carry. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. A quick throw out left, complete. Finally stopped at the
Nice. Good position here, guys.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch.
Yeah, no doubt there, Max. Got to get this. Got to get this score.
That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Here comes a handoff. Tackled there.
Oh, run that clock some more.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe make
touchdown.
Got it, man. 8 seconds left.
Lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
Yeah, man. Hopefully nothing crazy happens. You know how this game is. Dude, I was trailing 14-0 in the first half.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead here very late, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can just seal the win. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Bringing pressure.
Good pass rush. Thank God.
Just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. The pocket breaking down.
That's it. Ball game. What a win. This is our best win of the year.
Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, definitely, man. They totally shut me down that first half. I could not move the ball whatsoever. I think so. I hope so, because I got a bunch of guys that if I don't win a national championship, I feel like they're going to leave. A 4-star right tackle. Still number 2, believe it or not. Oh man, we'll see. It's gonna be an interesting one for sure. Number 1 defense in the country. Go figure.